Hello everyone. So I'm at home in my shop and I want to show you why you shouldn't rush out and spend $10, $15, $20,000 on a new interior when it's not necessary. Now, I told you in my last video that I'm actually replacing the upholstery on my seats because I wanted new cushions. The cushions are a little worn out and the front seat, particularly the passenger seat, is really worn out. That's where my wife sits. Got to make my wife happy. So I'm replacing the seats, but that's it. So the expense is fairly minimal. The interior is in great shape. The carpet was dirty, but if you look at the leather and the vinyl and the interior, everything is super clean. So you can always clean carpet, no matter how dirty you think it is. Now, rather than paying a professional cleaner, I actually went out and purchased my own extractor. It wasn't cheap, but in the grand scheme of things, it's cheaper than paying somebody else to do it. And I can do it whenever I want. And if we have an accident in the house with the dog, which does happen, I can use it for that, or our cars. You know, it's really nice to have, I found. Now, the one I have is from Adams Polishes. This is their heated carpet extractor. I think it was like $1,200 or something like that. But it has a hot water tank, a return tank. This is where all the dirty water goes, and you put like a non-sudsy shampoo in there that they provide. And then there's the vacuum hose, there's a pump, and this blue wire goes to the sprayer, which sprays out the shampoo, and then you vacuum it up and you can see it vacuuming up. I'm going to try to show you how it works. I don't have a tripod, so I might have to just kind of show you before and after. But this shampoo goes into the black section of the extractor. It's like an ounce per gallon. I pre-treat with this stuff, and I have a brush that you rub in the pre-treat, and this thing is great for getting out the difficult stains. Now, I started cleaning this one over here. There were oil stains in this. It's still drying, but they're all gone. It's completely clean. You can see some of the oil stains on the other side, which I haven't cleaned yet. But this piece is actually under my feet. I think this is the pilot side. It could be the co-pilot side, but you can see it's pretty nasty. And where those light spots are, that's what the carpet was originally looked like, because they're metal plates that go over this that your heels rest on to work the rudder pedals. So I just get off the debris. We take the carpet and upholstery cleaner, and I have this clamped down so that I can pull with the vacuum. I'll pull those off and move them so that I can clean those few spots. So you just spray, you know, liberally. I'm actually going to need to buy more of this. I didn't buy enough. I only bought one of these. I probably should have bought 3 or 4 of them. Purchased rather, not bought. Okay, so we do that. And I'm hitting it really well where those oil spots are, and I see some grass stains. That looks like some kind of cranberry or something. Maybe soda, I don't know. Okay, so we've got the pre-treat on there. You can rub it in with the brush if you want. That takes a little longer. It does work, but I prefer to use this little device. I also purchased this on Adams. And so you can see in those few seconds, I have already worked out that oil stain that was right in the middle of that. Let's see if we can work on these brake stains or whatever. Those ones are being a little more difficult. I'm going to let those sit for a few minutes. Give this a little bit more of a spray and work on the other sections. Look at that dirt. All that dirty water. Now already, you can already see that the color is starting to match this color, and I haven't even vacuumed anything out of it. These spots are going to be stubborn. We'll see how that extractor works on that one. I'll be very interested to see if that works. But already it's worth it. All right, let's see if we can't suck some of this stuff up. See what it looks like. Over here, so we turn on the pump. Okay, I had to go off camera because I needed two hands to do this, but I flipped it around so that I could pull in the other direction. But you'll notice those nasty grape stains or whatever that was came out. I found that this is helpful. The brush, the automated brush, is great for the first pass, and then if you have something stubborn, actually the brush, because you can kind of go in different directions instead of just in one circle. The cleaning is not going to remove the color change from the sun that might have happened beating down. We got to keep in mind this is on the floor of the cockpit, so it probably gets the most sun. So I can see a little bit of a color difference between the original gray. This is the original gray here. And this middle section is exposed to the sun. So to my eyes, it's just slightly more green, but as it's wet, it looks lighter than the original gray did. The nice thing about that extractor is you can actually vacuum when you're done. I'm going to do a few more passes after I finish here. You can just keep vacuuming without pushing the solution in it and get it pretty dry. You know, I can still feel a little moisture there. It's probably going to take overnight. It'll start looking a little different because it'll lighten up. But as far as I'm concerned, well worth the money. I mean, this is the dirtiest piece in the entire aircraft. So everything else is just going to get better. Like I said, this one is already looking fantastic on the bottom. I have to do the other half, and all these pieces are from the various parts. This, I think, was the panel that goes up against the back of the plane going into the tail. These long pieces go along the sides of the plane. This one, the one on the bottom, this one covers the cargo area. These are all the things that we could pull out. There's just a few little places in the airplane that need to be hit. So the moral of the story is, if you have dirty carpet in your airplane, it's worth cleaning. It doesn't cost that much. Particularly, since I have this machine, I'll probably do it every year in the plane. I can go and clean these pieces by the cockpit and the cargo area. I can even clean inside the nacelle. You don't want to get crazy because you don't want to get moisture underneath there and hitting that aluminum. You don't want to encourage any corrosion. But if the carpet's out already, like it is here, this is ideal. So hope this helps you.